Hobbyologist. I've had a couple people say stuff wanting to see what cars I have, so this is my Scale Electric. So you've got your Vet and your Ford GTE. Those came from the top left, the GT Battle. That was the only Scale Electric set that I bought brand new. And then these two guys came from the TVR X3 Challenge. That was an eBay find. That was used. Pretty good condition though. The Camaro and the Vet, those came from the Raw Power set, eBay. And then the Mercedes came with, you can't see it. There's a white GT40 slotted they sent with that track, so that was pretty cool. And that came from the Supercar set, bottom left. And then we've got our four, what do we have? The Bentley, the Austin, the AMG, and the Mustang. And those are actually brand new, never been ran. Those are digital. And those came, that was a brand new open set, never ran, eBay, hell of a deal. Those things go over $600 and I got it for 400 and something shipping and handling, so I did pretty good. So that track got me digital. I haven't played with the digital yet, I haven't figured it all out, so I'll get to that. So those are my Scale Electrics, and then I've got my Poly still. I think that was a Lotus, and then I've got my Strombecker. That's one of four, 2 Porsche, 2 Lotus. They also came with a 1960s Cox Cheetah in the box. So the 2 Lotus, 1 Porsche, and the Cox Cheetah are all being worked on. They're up on the shelf. And then I've got my Carrera collection. I've got, 5 of those. So we've got our AlphaTauri Ferrari. We've got our Ferrari 512, Red Bull BMW M1, the McLaren, the Pantera. That McLaren is sick. That Red Bull. Did the other M1 Carreras come with working lights? This one does not. Everyone's always showing the other ones. I never see anyone show this M1. But and it's got, I guess they've updated those tires. The tires on here, if you let it sit in the case for a week, they flatten. Like the tires on there suck. I got to get tires. So. And then here is my Fly collection. So we've got my Lola, got the Toad Hall. It's a fun little car. This is probably, it's my second favorite car. I don't know, maybe they're tied. But this Panos is sick. It loves the track. It sticks really nice. That McLaren does too. This Porsche, it does okay. It's really long, so I got to feather it around these turns, and you got to remember I'm just now using this track, so I'll figure it out hopefully. This Porsche, I've got my eye on 5 or 6 other ones that are pretty similar because I love it. I love the design. It's just, this car loves the track. It is so low, and it just grabs it. I haven't updated tires or anything like that on any of the cars. I haven't changed out to any kind of different braids or any of that stuff yet. Oh, I skipped 2 cars. We got my Jack Brabham. It's the Goodwood collection. It's actually 1257 out of 5,000. You can be mad at me if you want, but I'm running my cars. This car flies. I gotta get a couple more so that I've got a competitive race. I've got my GT40. This is the Gran Turismo GT40. It was used, but in very good condition. So yeah, what? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 scales, 5 Carreras, 4 flies, 1 slotted, 1 poly still, 4 Strombeckers, and a Cox Cheetah 1960s homemade, or put together. So those are my 130 seconds. I've got 2 Mario Kart cars for the 143, that Mario Kart set. Those are the 2 Strombecker sets. One came from my dad and one came from an antique store. You got the HO Tyco, that came from my dad. International 500, I wish that would have came with cars. It didn't. That was a antique store deal. And then I've got probably about 200 foot of Aurora Track HO. And one day I'll figure out something to do with some of that. I've got some of that ran on my my indoor HO track, which I need to do some work on. And most, I'd say probably 160 feet of it came from my uncle's up in Michigan, and it was still their track from the 60s. They had kept it all these years. No cars from them guys though. But I've probably got 23-ish HO cars. We'll go through those on a different day. Anyways, I'm gonna run some cars. I'll probably video a few of them. And may take a break off of the track for a day or two. I say that, but I'll probably be working on it in 2 hours. So, and I got to get Amber out here to help me figure out how to do this digital. I don't even know how to hook it up to any of the computers or whatever she's giving me. So, hobbyologists, keep on hobbying. Appreciate you. Keep subscribing and sharing and liking and doing the thingy things. And we will see ya.